Hey guys, it is like, I don't know, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on like 20 minutes of sleep because I can't sleep. I figured I'd make a video about in general because I don't know. A lot more people have been saying they've noticed like I've either been really angry or I've just been really sad, and I want to clear it up that it's not just one thing that like is making me sad. Like, I don't have an answer for why I've felt so low lately or why I felt so angry. And it's like, it's annoying that people expect me to know exactly what's going on or what's bothering me, and I don't have an answer. I'm tired. I'm emotionally and mentally drained right now, which is probably why I can't sleep and why I look like shit right now. I'm just tired. And everyone, I feel like people expect me to know what's wrong or what's bothering me, and it's just a lot of shit, and I don't know where it all comes from. I have to say this is probably the hardest part I've reached in my transition, is finding that happiness and grasping it and holding on to it, because everyone can say like they look up to me or I'm an inspiration because I'm transitioning and I'm living the life I want. But it's like people don't also get that I took something I was given from birth and said, fuck you. No, that's not who I am. That's not who I want to be. I want to be this guy. I want to be that. And, it's exhausting. Every day I wake up and I look at myself and I still see the things I hate that I don't want, and it's going to take time to be able to get to where I want to be in my transition, but it's not always sunshine and fucking flowers. It's been hard. I think the last 2 or 3 months have been the hardest for me, and I haven't really talked to anybody about it. I don't know what I'm supposed to sit there and say, because half the time I just end up crying and I break down, and I don't want to cry about it. I don't want to feel the way I feel, but it's not something I can just shut off. And people usually say when you feel depressed or you feel a certain way, like it's something you're doing, or if you do this and better your life, like that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really trying to do those things. I'm trying to be happy, and every day I wake up, I'm grateful for that. And it's I've had depression for most of my life, and that's what people don't get, is they think it's just something it's just made up, and it's not. People that have it understand that, though. The people that, I get it. People go through rough patches and people go through things, but it's also, I go through those periods of times where it's like I want to give up, or all I want to do is lay in bed and ignore the world. And I try not to ignore people. I try to text back, or I'll do stuff around my house. Like I'll clean, or I'll do whatever. But transitioning is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. To try and make myself feel and look how I see it. It's been hard. And we talk about it. A lot of trans guys will talk about it in their videos. It's not easy. You know, I have to take a shot every fucking week. I have to stab myself, and that hurts. And I sit there and I wait to see progress. And sometimes you hit those roads where it's just plateauing, and it's, you know, it's a scary thing. You sit there and you decide to change out of the normal of what society sees, and some days you think you're passing, and so, I mean, I pass, yeah, but there are days where I literally put on my binder and I change my shirt 20 different times because I feel like my chest doesn't look flat enough, or it doesn't look right, or this and that, or someone's gonna notice. And it's, you know, those are the things I pick at. Or does my voice sound manly enough? I don't know. It's, you know, in a lot of my videos I talk about how I think I know I've transitioned. Well, I believe that, and I know I pass as a guy, but I don't talk about how long it takes for me to get ready. Half the time now that it takes, you know, it could take 20 minutes longer, or it could take 45 minutes longer, because I'm not happy with what I see sometimes. And, you know, for the people that look up to me and everything, sometimes I don't understand it, that they see the fact that I decided to take something in my life and take it. And, you know, the mental and physical toll that tea can have on me sometimes, can be pretty shitty. And, you know, I'm not going to say my transition has been, you know, rainbows and fucking butterflies all the time. No, a lot of it's been me crying and me nitpicking myself every day, thinking to myself, it doesn't matter. Like, people can sit there and tell me they think I'm a handsome guy, or, you know, my transition's going well, but it's, you know, you can have all these people around you that support you, but it's still something you do alone. It's something you're doing for yourself. And there are days like I feel so utterly alone, and I have people all the time that I can reach out to and I can talk to. But sometimes that just doesn't, you know, it doesn't cut it. You know, I'm waiting for the day that I stop waking up and looking in the mirror and picking out something I don't like. Or the day I can just put on an outfit and I'm happy with that. You know, it's a self-image thing. It's a body image. It's a dysphoria. It's a lot. And, you know, I'm proud of myself that I've made it to a year and 5 months, and I've come so far on my journey. But it also has been the hardest and scariest thing I've ever done for myself. You know, it's, you know, I don't know. It's, you know, and I get it. Like, people worry about me, and I worry about myself sometimes. It's been a hell of a few months lately for me, and I feel like everything's just been weighing down on me, and it's affecting my life. It's affecting me. It's affecting work. I don't even care half the time I'm at work anymore. Like, I get so angry or so just emotional, and I'm an emotional guy, you know, like, that's the thing, is people always say that, like, you know, Carson, you wear your heart on your sleeve, and you put your all into every single person you meet, and it's true, I do. I put so much faith into people, and so much trust and love, no matter what, and I usually get the same outcome. And, you know, It's a lot. I'm just, I don't even know. You know, we talk about our transitions and we talk about all the greatness that comes out of them, but a lot of the time we avoid talking about, you know, the dark parts, dark places that we don't want to be, but we're stuck in. You know, I kind of want people that understand that throughout the years I've gone through so many things and so much stuff that, like, you know, people tell me I talk a lot, and I do. And I've noticed myself talking less and less because of that. Because I feel the pointless stories or the rambling or talking about how excited I get about my facial hair or that I have chest hair, that things that are important to me, it doesn't seem like it's something I can share with people now. And that's not just because of my transition, it's just been something that's happened a lot in the last few years. Is I feel like, yeah, I tell some stupid ass stories or I tell some stupid ass things, and you know, I get like, okay, what was the point of that story? Like, is there a point to that story? Like, no, I just wanted to share it. I just wanted to talk. I wanted somebody to listen. And I'm not saying people don't listen, but I feel myself closing off more and building higher walls and not wanting to let people in or share experiences with people because of those experiences I've had. You know, and I don't know. I figured for once I'd make a video about the bad shit, the bad places, the bad thoughts I have, the depression I can go into, and you know, it hasn't been easy. You know, and I have all these people I can go to and I can talk to, and I don't even want to talk. You know, I don't want to open up anymore to anybody, and I don't want to lay it all out there anymore about what's wrong, because half the time people expect me to have an answer, and I don't know what's wrong half the time. I'm just dealing with the fucking hormones and the ups and downs and the whirlwinds and roller coasters of transitioning, of the dysphoria, of hating my body some days, and, you know, taking that extra 20 minutes to get ready because I'm not happy with what I see. You know, it's been one of those months. It's been those months. It's been a while. You know, and I can go out and I can have fun with my friends and I can be so happy, and then suddenly I can just get hit with such sadness or anger out of nowhere, and I have to pretend like I'm okay because I don't want to ruin the mood, I don't want to ruin the fun we're having, and then I get home and I fall apart. You know, and those are the things. There are things I'm afraid of. I was afraid of when I transitioned that the depression I had was going to get worse, or the body images I saw were going to get worse, and it did. You know, those things happen. And, you know, I sit there and I question myself or my self-worth or this and that, and it's not the things I want to do. It's not that I want to sit there and tear myself down, but I can't help it. I can't control every aspect of everything that I feel. Like right now, I can't control how I feel. I'm tired. I feel defeated. You know, I want to give up, and I can't give up. You know, I'm 24. I've made it this far. I still have another, 50 or 60 years to go. But, you know, there's the good parts of transitioning and there's the bad parts. And the bad parts are the emotional stuff you go through. The good parts are, yeah, I've got the facial hair, I've got the beard I'm proud of, I've got the voice, and I've lost most of the femininity, other than with my mannerisms. But, I want people to see that. I want people to understand that it's not, for me, it was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life. To sit there and wake up and go, oh, shit, I don't have a fucking case. To sit there and say, I'm not happy being Gabrielle. I'm not happy being a girl. I'm not happy with these parts. What can I do to become Carson? And I still have a long way to go before I'm fully Carson. And that's what it is. I don't know. I'm tired of people expecting me to be happy all the time or be this and be that, and I'm just making it through the fucking days right now. I'm making it through the bad dysphoria and the nitpicking. It's been a lot, and I have to take a shot today, and I don't want to because I don't want to fucking stab myself because it fucking hurts. But I'm tired of people thinking that it's because of this or it's because of that I feel a certain way. No, there's a lot of reasons I feel the way I feel right now. And I don't expect people to understand every reason that I feel the way I feel. Sometimes I have no reason to why I feel so sad or why I feel so angry or why I feel this or that. I don't always need a reason, it just happens, And I don't know. I figured I would just make that video. Because every video I talk about something else, and I figured, why not talk about the bad? So, there you go. That's the bad. And I'm sorry to anybody if I've been distant or not as talkative or myself. I'm sorry if you worry about me. There's really no need to worry about me. I will get through this. I always get through everything. This rough patch has just lasted longer than I've hoped. And I'll be okay. I'll be fine. But I just want to shed some light on it that it's scary. It's hard. I don't think I'm perfect. I don't think I'm great. I don't think I'm the hottest shit on earth. I do sit there and I pick at myself and I prod and I tear and I tear and I tear. But I just want you guys to understand that. That it's part of my transition. It's part of making my life where I want it to be, that sometimes I'm just not all there. I'm not all 100%. So, I don't know. I appreciate you guys that have followed me along my journey, that have reached out to me to ask me questions or even come out to me as being trans as the first person you tell, or that you look up to me and I'm an inspiration, because it means a lot. It does. And don't ever think you're a load. I know I'm not a load. I have people I can talk to. Just sometimes it's not all about talking. Sometimes the talking doesn't help. It's just how I feel. So, thanks.